Hello everyone, and welcome to this flow practice for when the moon lands in Pisces, which is today. And Pisces governs the feet as the parts of the body that we'll be working with. And it also governs the sacral chakra, which is all about water and flow and creativity, and also where we hold a lot of our emotions. And so we'll be working with the sound VUM, which sounds like this. VUM, which is the seed sound connected to the sacral chakra to help move out any density and to create spaciousness and support within the sacral chakra area throughout the practice. So I encourage you to bring that seed sound in whenever you feel called throughout the practice. Let's begin on our backs. You can just make your way down intentionally, reaching the arms forward, scooping the tailbone forward, and slowly curling the spine all the way down. And just begin to draw the knees into the chest and bring the hands to the shins. Let the shoulders soften and take a deep inhale, feeling the belly expand into the thighs. And then audible exhale. Feel the back of the body meeting the earth even more. Let's do 2 more like that. Breathing in, feeling the belly inflate against the thighs. And full audible exhale. Sighing it out and feeling the back body soften down. And let's go 1 more time. Breathing in, feeling the belly inflate against the thighs. And then full sounding, sighing it out. Good. Begin to draw the knees wide and either reach peace fingers around the big toes or reach for the outer edges of your feet as you come into Ananda Balasana, happy baby. It might feel good to bend and extend one knee and then the other, or you can remain in stillness. We'll be here for a few more breaths. I'm just getting into the hips. And let's breathe into the sound of VUM. Breathing in. VUM. And when we create the sound, really feel that sound vibrating around the hips, the sacrum, the pelvis. Really notice that felt sense of when you sound. Sound is actually meant to be felt. So let's draw the feet together, bring the knees together, bring the hands around the back of the thighs, and use your exhale to rock and roll along the spine. Bringing yourself up to the feet and beginning to come into chair pose, reaching the arms alongside the ears. Take a big inhale. Full exhale, sweep the arms back behind, lift the heels and come onto the balls of the feet. You can stay here with the hands or take a bind interlacing, maybe pointing the fingers back, coming into Kali Mudra. Breathing in for the sound of VUM. Breathing in. Feel this in your hips and pelvis. VUM. Begin to reach the arms alongside the ears. Press into the balls of your feet and slowly stand up. The heels are still lifted. Breathing in. And full exhale, come onto the heels. Bring your hands to heart. Good. Begin to bend the knees. Come into Utkatasana. Slowly begin to lift the right foot and float it back. Lower to the right knee. And reach the arms high, lifting your chest. Gently tuck your tailbone and press into the left heel. Lift from your pelvis and lift your gaze. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, option 1, right hand down, inner edge of left foot, left arm reaches high. Or option 2, hands to heart, and you're twisting over that left thigh, bringing the palms together, breathing for 5 breaths. Spread through all 5 of your left toes and pull the left heel back as you gently draw the right knee forward. It won't move, but the right knee will press down and it will create an opposite activation than the left heel. So it's like they're drawing towards each other, and then you have that stability in the pelvis. Breathe in for the sound of VAM. Breathing in. VAM. Good. As you inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, bring your hands to frame that left foot. Lift the right knee and slide the left foot back. Lower to your knees. Turn your elbow creases forward and then hug the elbows back and in. Lower your chest and chin. Lift the knees, lower your pelvis, and untuck the toes. Inhale for baby cobra. Press the tops of the feet down, press the toes down, and almost drag your toes forward. Push the front of the pelvis down. Lift your heart, breathing in. And exhale to lower. Good. Tuck the toes, press up to tabletop or plank, and lift the hips back and up for downward facing dog. Bending one knee and the other to pedal it out. Lengthen your thumbs long and find your breath, slowing the breath down as much as you can. Feeling the breath moving through your body, drawing it in through the nose, always taking any audible exhales if that feels aligned. Allowing sound to draw the energy out of the body. Gaze to thumbs, bend the knees. Step or hop forward towards your wrists. And then begin to press into the balls of the feet. Hug the inner thighs together and come into Utkatasana chair pose. Lift the heels. Float your arms behind. Keep the chest open. You can stay here or take a bind, interlacing, hugging the wrists together, slowing your breath. Allow the ankles to wobble. Try to soften in the neck and activate behind the heart, and gently tuck your tailbone as you lift your heart. Pressing into the balls of the feet, let's reach the arms forward and slowly rise up to stand. Big inhale. And exhale, lower the heels, bring your hands to heart. Bending into the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Let's slowly step the left foot back. You can bring your hands down and lower to that left knee, and inhale, reach the arms high. Lift your chest. Pull your right heel back, gently tuck your tailbone. Feel that opening on the on the left hip flexor, front of the left hip flexor. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to twist over that right thigh, either bringing your left hand down, right arm reaches high, or you're bringing hands to prayer and twisting. Pressing palms together. 5 breaths here. Keep drawing that right heel back and gently drawing the left knee forward so you create this opposite traction as you gently tuck your tailbone. And let's breathe into the sound of VAM. Breathing in. VAM. Keep the breath moving. Good. As you inhale, come through center, arms reach high. Exhale, bring your hands to frame that right foot. Lift the left knee and step to plank pose. Lower to the knees, turn the elbow creases forward, hug them back and in, and lower your chin and chest. Lift the knees and lower your pelvis. Press into the tops of the feet, and then lift your heart. Baby cobra. Elbows hug back and in. Shoulders soften down. behind the heart space is activated. Pelvis is pressing down. Take a big inhale. And exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Press up to your tabletop or plank and lift the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Bending one knee and the other. And let's take a deep inhale in. Sounding to VUM. Inhale, ripple forward to your plank. Draw your right knee to nose and curl in. And just begin to step that right foot between the hands. Curl the spine up as you press into your left toes, reaching high. Begin to pivot your left heel down, open to your warrior two, and extend your right knee. Pivot your left heel in, bend the knees, come into Utthita Konasana, goddess. Let's actually bring the hands to heart and come into Kali Mudra. And just take some circles into the hips, spreading through all 5 of your toes on both feet, grounding pinky toe and big toe edge as well as your heels. And slowing the breath. Bureya nukeshateya. Nureya nushekute. Let's come through center and then reverse the direction of your circles. Really feeling the feet grounding firmly into the earth. Feeling this strength building in your pelvis. Nureya kushenute. Let's come through center. Bend the knees, reach the arms high. Take a big inhale. And then VUM. Exhale, hands to heart. I am powerful. I am creative. My dreams come true for me. Let's turn your right toes to face the long edge or the short edge of the mat in front. Press into the ball of the left foot and then pivot the left heel back. You're coming into your warrior two. Arms reach wide, gazing over that right middle finger. Lift from your pelvis and soften in your shoulders. And then begin to lift the right heel. Press into the ball of the right foot and hold here as you breathe. Press to the outer edge of that left foot so you're staying strong in that back leg. And let's inhale to VUM, breathing in. Lower to your right heel. Float your left arm forward and pivot off your left heel. Come into your high lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Option 1, left hand down, right arm reaches high. Or option 2, hands to heart and you're twisting over that right thigh. Pressing palms together, lift off the heel of your left foot. Draw your chest towards your thumbs and breathe here. And let's inhale to VUM, breathing in. Good. Let's come back through center. Take a big inhale. And exhale, bring the hands to frame that right foot. Slide that right foot back. Your choice to lower to the knees or shift forward on the toes for chaturanga. Hug the elbows back and in as you lower halfway. And inhale, upward facing. Let's keep the toes tucked. And then pull the toes forward as you pull the wrists back. Heart is open, breathing in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Taking any intuitive movements here. Come back to the slowness and stability of your breath. And let's take a deep inhale to Vam, breathing in. Feel this in your pelvis. Vam. Okay, begin to draw your left knee forward. Squeeze it to your nose. And gently land the left foot between the hands. Curl the spine up. Reaching the arms high, big inhale. Rise off your right heel onto the ball of that right foot. Good, and then begin to pivot that right heel down, opening to your warrior two. Extend your left knee and pivot your right heel in, arms reach high. Bend the knees, come into your goddess. Bringing hands to heart. Let's take some circles into the hips. You can come into your Kali Mudra, pointing the index fingers towards the sky and crossing left thumb over right, or right thumb over left. Grounding into all four corners of your feet. Come back through center and reverse your circles. And just feeling the pelvis mobilizing here. And feeling your feet connecting you deeply to the earth. Feeling the breath moving through your body, creating spaciousness, support, and nourishment. Let's come through center, holding here in Utthita Konasana, taking a deep inhale into Vam, breathing in. Good, begin to lift your right heel, pivot the heel back and turn your left toes forward as you come back into your warrior two. And then begin to lift your left heel, press into the ball of that left foot, press back into the outer edge of your right foot, and then lift from your pelvis as you soften your shoulders. Slow the breath here. If you notice the breath is maybe coming at a faster pace, try to align your rib cage over your hips. Tucking tailbone and just drawing the lower ribs down slightly to the pelvis. So stacking the diaphragms, helping to regulate the breath. And let's breathe in, breathing into Vam, breathing in. Good, begin to lower your left heel and float your right arm forward, pivot off your right heel, coming into a high lunge. Option one, right hand down, left arm reaches high. Option two, hands to heart, and beginning to gently twist over that left thigh. Palms together. Grounding into that left heel, pushing down into it and creating a nice lift. The hamstring is activated. You're breathing into the solar plexus, into the sacral chakra below the navel, 2 inches below the navel. And let's inhale to Vam, breathing in. Boreya shute, mikenu shitaya, kureya nishite. As you inhale, come through center, arms reach high. And exhale, bring your hands to frame that left foot. Step that left foot to plank. And either lower to the knees or shift forward on the toes for chaturanga. Lower halfway and either come into cobra or upward facing. If you're in upward facing, keep the toes tucked. And then pull the toes towards you as you pull the wrists back. Lift the heart open, press into the thumbs. And exhale, downward facing dog. Softening in the shoulders. Ureya nuke shiteya. Mire kuneya shinatai. Breathing into Vam. Breathing in. Vam. Let's come onto the forearms, coming into dolphin pose, Ardha Pincha Mayurasana. Walking the feet towards the elbows. Press into the heels, activate the quads, and push the forearms down. Breathing here, pressing into the palms. Try to soften in your neck. And then if the feet are fully down, press them down even more, and then try to pull them apart and feel that internal activation of the hips. And let's take an inhale into Vam. Vam. Step back, lower to the knees. And draw the hips to the heels. Bring your third eye down towards the ground and let the arms come alongside the legs, palms face up, breathing in, and just feel the belly inflate towards the thighs. Feel the body softening on the exhale. And just finding a steady rhythm of your breath. Kureya nushe kuteya, mire kuneya shiganatai, mineshite, kureya nuke, mireya nushateya. And let's begin to reach for the heels. Bringing your hands around the heels, press into the shins and lift your hips. Gently coming onto the top of your crown, feeling this nice stretch in the back of the shoulders as you press the tops of the feet down. And then feel the breath expanding into the back of the heart space. And gently dropping the sit bones down towards the heels and slowly curling the spine all the way up to neutral. Let's bring the palms out in front, tuck the toes, hug the inner thighs together, and begin to balance on the toes, and then reach the arms forward. Squeeze the inner thighs together and lift from your pelvis, and as you inhale, reach your left arm up and gently draw it back. Gaze over that left shoulder, spreading the arms apart, and then pressing the back of the hands back. Soften in the fingers. Keep pressing the toes down. Begin to float your left arm forward. Reach the arms high, big inhale. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. And exhale, right arm reaches back, left arm forward. Keep drawing the heart forward to open. And think of pressing the back of the hands like you're pushing them into a wall or something like another hand or something. Soften in the wrists, slow the breath. And then begin to reach that right arm forward, reaching the arms high, big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands down, ground the heels, and slowly melt forward, either reaching for opposite elbows behind the knees or reaching for opposite elbows in front, coming into Baddha Hasta Uttanasana. Let the shoulders soften, let the jaw soften. Feel the soles of your feet connecting to the ground, really rooting you down. Let's take an inhale to Vam, breathing in. Vam. Bring the fingertips down and lengthen halfway. And exhale, walk the hands out to downward facing dog. Gaze to your thumbs. And begin to hop the feet towards the wrists. Come onto your sit bones. And reach the arms forward as you scoop your tailbone, coming all the way down with control onto your spine. And let's draw the knees in towards the shoulders and come into your Ananda Balasana. Happy baby. Softening the shoulders down. Lengthening your tailbone long, feeling the heart open, and then noticing the support behind the back of the head and the spine. And let's take an inhale to Vam, breathing in. Good, and gently begin to release and extend your legs out long for your final resting pose. Slowing down the breath. Maybe giving the toes a gentle wiggle here. And just noticing how you're feeling, where you're feeling more spacious and softened, where you're feeling maybe more alive and creative, connected to your creativity. And just allowing that to breathe in on each inhale. And softening into that truth, your true creative expression on each exhale. I am creative, I am powerful, I am worthy of having my dreams come true. Boreya nu kesheteya, nureya nu eshete, kireya nu keshete, mire kuneya shetai, shuke nihe, mihau nu shekete, nureya koreya, oreya nu she today. I invite you to rest in your Shavasana for as long as you need. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope that you're leaving more connected to your own creative essence and your intuitive sense within yourself. Namaste.